Hey everybody, welcome to Forex Trading Analysis. This is the video for Thursday the 17th, but currently it's Friday the 18th. And sorry this video is in so late, but today we're going to be looking at a few pairs. Before we get started, quick risk disclaimer. Foreign exchange trading carries a high level of risk. Before you decide to trade foreign exchange, we encourage you to consider your investment objectives, your risk tolerance, and trading experience. It is possible to lose some or all of your initial investment, so don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Seek advice from an independent financial or tax advisor, and all information provided is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as trading advice or counsel. So, in terms of moves over the last few days, we've had some extremely large moves from pairs other than the euro dollar. So, if you've been watching the euro dollar, you've kind of been a little bit disappointed in terms of moves, in terms of relationship to other pairs. So, if you look at the New Zealand dollar, over the last few hours and the last few days, we've had extreme moves from the New Zealand dollar, and this pair just keeps continuing to fall. So my positions right now are currently out, but this large bar down is looking like a nice place to possibly add on a small contract of risk. And if we do start to continue lower, I do think definitely correction is going to happen once we start to face lows down here at possibly around 0.7493, as well as the lowest lows here at 0.738, or sorry, 0.7392. So again, this pair has been going down for a while. There's obviously a lot of selling going on in the market from highs here around 680 pips. So really big moves from the New Zealand dollar as well as the Aussie dollar. If you take a look, the charts are pretty similar. But we were originally long somewhere around here. Covered a few of our longs here, and then we did get hurt a little bit on this trade. But now that it has run down much further, first of all, I'm happy we did take out the longs when we did. And second of all, I do think that we've reached a much better price to place those longs. So it could be a possible long scenario from the New Zealand dollar in the next couple of days if we do start to hit down towards those levels. And more updates will start to come about that. But from the New Zealand dollar and the euro dollar and the Aussie dollar and the pound, I do think that we will be in a downtrend for the next couple of years. I think the dollar will strengthen and these pairs will start to depreciate against the dollar. So definitely some big moves in the future, but for now I do think obviously we have reached extremely oversold territory. RSI is currently at 17. If you look at charts for daily, the RSI rarely hits below 20, so this is definitely a strong signal that we could reach a bottom, could have reached a bottom. And while I do think we still possibly have maybe 50 to 100 more pips to run, I do think that this is a nice pair that will eventually reverse and start to have some nice profit potential to the upside. So that's what I'm looking for the New Zealand dollar right now. The other pairs that I really like this week are the US dollar, Canadian dollar, which has shown some strong uptrend moves, and we have blown through the 200 and 100-day moving average over the past couple weeks. Currently price is at above parity at 1.02228, and some really nice, some really big moves from the US dollar Canadian. But currently, as you can see, RSI is in the overbought territory. And similar to the New Zealand dollar, I do think we still do have a little while to run. RSI is at 73. So RSI could possibly go a little higher, possibly to 80. And if we do hit up to 80, we should be at highs around here. And highs here are at 1.02894. And I will be looking to possibly enter a short position for a small profit to the downside. My trading style is I really like to take a lot of small profits, and I like to make them high probabilities. So if we do start to see a little bit higher, the probability of a push to the downside will be just increased. So like I said, if we do start to hit above 1.029-ish, I will be looking to enter a short position, and hopefully the market will reverse and go in my direction. The other chart that is sort of similar to this is the US dollar Swiss franc. We did hit some nice shorts yesterday in the market after we toppled down from the high there at 0.94702, and I'm going to continue to short the US dollar Swiss franc, even though I do believe it is in an uptrend. Uptrends are usually very choppy, and they don't push up for, like, this is a perfect example. Uptrend is a strong uptrend, but it's also extremely choppy. So it's pretty easy to make profits to the downside if you are trading short in an uptrend. However, if you are trading short all the way, or if you're trading long in a downtrend, it is possible to blow your account up. So we did see a little bit of that with the New Zealand dollar, but luckily we were able to get out before it turned into a account blowing up position. So Swiss franc currently is above the highs of the previous bar at point. The high is 0.94809, and if we do close above this, a nice sell position could be in the making, and possibly we could see, this is a daily chart, so these are pretty nice moves, but we could possibly see down to the open bar here at 0.94324, and also maybe the open of this bar and the close of the previous, which is 0.94578. So I know they're small moves, but if we do continue to move to the upside, then those, and if we do close higher, possibly above 0.95, then sellers will look to regain and enter the market, and those are levels I'll be looking at. So those are the three pairs I want to take a look at. Please follow us during the week at Synergy FX. We'll be posting more updates, and thank you very much for watching. Good luck trading.